Hello Mechwarriors, how is it going? And welcome to another episode of MW5 Mercenaries, Legend of the Kestrel Lancers. Guys, we are about to go to Sarna, one of the big planets in Battletech lore. But before we do that, we're gonna look at the mech market, because I realized there are some actual goodies here that we can add to our lands, and I already eyeballed one. I'm gonna go through the list real quick, and then I want you to make a guess which mech I'm gonna pick up. So put a comment down below, and then I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna be. Alright, so we got an Archer 2R. That's 4 medium lasers, 2 LRM-20s, a Battlemaster. We got a bunch of medium lasers, a PPC, an SRM, and some machine guns. There's a Black Knight with some large lasers, medium lasers, PPCs, Cataphracts 1X, AC-10, medium laser PPC, the good old Catapult C1, it's a classic. We got the Centurion, it's also a pretty good classic. We got the Cyclops here with an AC-20, some missile weapons, and 2 medium lasers, a fire starter. We also have a Grasshopper here, as well as a Jägermech. That is a ballistic boat. We got a Locust, we got a Marauder, good old 3M, we got an Orion 1K with an AC-10, some LRMs, SRMs, and medium lasers, also a mixed build, so these are kind of falling in line here. Got a Thunderbolt, that's a 5SS this time. These guys come with single heat sinks, obviously. We got an Urban Mech R60L, good old AC-20 burst fire, a Warhammer 6R, it's also a classic, and a Wolfhound. So guys, which one is this gonna be? I will actually... I'm telling you, I'm skipping on the Warhammer. I know, I like the mech. I'm skipping on the Thunderbolt, obviously. I don't really like the 5SS variant here. We don't really like Orions. Orions are okay. Marauders are okay to good-ish. Okay-ish. Yeah, they're fine. They're good mechs. But what I want more than anything here is the good old Black Knight. Specifically for the reason that I got a bunch of large chemical lasers and I want to make use of them. And I love Black Knights aesthetically. They are great mechs. I'm going to run them and I'm going to buy that thing right now. We are heroes here, so 25% off of all purchases. Do we pick another mech maybe? So my second thing was actually the Marauder. Maybe we pick up both. You know what? We're gonna do that. I mean, we have a lot of mechs that we are not even running. Like this here Wolverine. Why would we ever do that? I mean, if we can replace the Wolverine with a good old Marauder, I'd be happy to. And I think we need more overall combat-ready mechs, and this one is gonna be a good one. Alright. I'm picking the Marauder over the Warhammer, for all of you who are wondering, because the Marauder has a great silhouette. So splashing damage over your mech is absolutely fantastic. The Warhammer tends to have his arms fall off, and this here is just a boat of damage that we can use. So we're gonna use it. Damage and armor. First of all, we're gonna make sure that our Black Knight performs, and we're gonna drop the peep, we're gonna drop the large lasers, possibly these medium lasers too. Definitely the small laser, we don't need that. Gonna max armor, that's always the thing. As aggressive as I'm playing, I need it. Let's go to 12 in the back, that's a reasonable number. Maxing it on the front, obviously. Go to like 16 in the center torso, because it needs a little bit of extra protection. And then we can actually shave some armor off of the legs. There we go, go to 59. There we go. And now we got like a lot of taunts. A lot of taunts that we can use. And since we got, again, where are they? These large chemical lasers. 4 of them. We can only put 3 of them in the mech, but it's okay because now we have a spare. And the rest is gonna be the best medium lasers that we can find. Nope, that's not that. Give me a second. We actually got 4 tier 4. Hell yeah! I love that. Now, as you can see, we are over tonnage, but I still want to run the mech like that, so we're gonna cut a little bit on heat management. Gonna take those out, and keep in mind, guys, we also need a little bit of ammunition. The good news is, we got 2 double heat sinks that we can add to the mech, and I think for 3 lasers, we need 3 tons of ammo. Ooh, can we even run that? The double heat sinks are better protected here. Ooh, this is getting a little bit toasty. Can we get away with 2 tons? 2 tons of ammo. That is, what? 124 shots. That is about 40 shots, like 40 alpha strikes that we can throw out. What about half a ton? Yes, I like that. Let's get half a ton in here. Get another single heatsink. And we drop a little bit of our armor from this. Oh boy, this is weird. This is so weird. I'm gonna take a little bit of the head I think 22 is fine. And I'm going down on the legs even further. So 55 it is. Still a good mech. These singles all need to be doubles at some point, but right now we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 9 heat sinks. We have a cooling of 1.9. I think it's kind of on the edge, but at some point this mech is gonna be better. Also, one very important thing, we gotta make this thing beautiful. Can actually apply to all because we got some new mechs that are not yet painted. And I will actually invest into upgrading this good friend here. So, what are we doing? Faster projectiles? No. Energy cooldown time? Hell yeah, let's go. We got turn speeds, jump stuff, sensor range. I was hoping for heat management, but we didn't really play the Cantina missions to that. I guess it's gonna be structure then. I don't want this guy to fall apart, and we can actually invest into all of this. Alrighty then. Now let's take a look at our friend the Marauder. Our friend the Marauder needs one thing, basically. And it needs to just get the change of the weapons. We just need better weapons. Like a large laser tier 4. And I think I had a large laser tier 3 as well. So that's cool. Actually, no. No, that's too much. We're gonna get one large laser to deal with flyers and tanks. There we go. It's gonna be the tier 4. And the rest is gonna be medium lasers. That makes sense. I like my AC, but I also want max armor. That's a thing. Get to 12 here. As I was saying earlier. And I think, other than that, I think we might want to leave the build as it is. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I just came to a conclusion. That's gonna be interesting. I want to actually try. Can also go down to like 55-ish here. Let's see, where's a good round number? 59 it is, huh? 59 it is. We're gonna drop that AC5. We actually put that large laser into the mech, as I was saying earlier. It's this one. Quickly checking the market. The quality here is rather meh. No, we're not taking this. No, the cool thing is, we, my friends, got a light rifle, tier 4. I want to actually check that thing out. We're gonna probably need 1 ton of ammo only. And with that, you can see that our weight, because of the light rifle being so light, is actually manageable. Let me quickly do some math here. We got 8 damage per shot. We got a rate of fire of 8 rounds per minute. If we go back to our good old AC5, we got like 6 damage per shot, and the rate of fire is 36. So yeah, this light rifle is kind of like a pea shooter. It will probably be able to destroy helicopters in one shot, and that's good. I think this is not really a good DPS weapon against mechs, but sometimes you have the light rifle ready and you're like pointing at a turret, pointing at a tank or a helicopter, and they just pop. And that's what we need. Our main weapons are the large lasers and the medium lasers here. And then a little bit of extra damage coming from this guy. I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. We will be playing it like that, with a lot of single heat sinks, so we can sustain our fire coming from the lasers. Let's see if that works. I don't know yet. But it is an idea that I just had. I'm gonna do some experimentation here. Let's do it. On top of that, I also want to start upgrading those guys. I'm gonna give it ballistic, velocity, and range. Makes sense, a lot of it. Energy cooldown time. Great. And ballistic damage. Well, at some point it needs ballistic damage, so why not? Jump jet, turn speed, burn time, sensor range. All of these things don't really matter to me. I don't want to overcommit, over-invest into this guy. So I'm just gonna put the things in that are necessary. Archer. I'm gonna upgrade you. Buddy, get the structure, get the missile range and velocity. I think sensor range on this guy might matter because of the lock-on weapons. But 10%, is 10% worth it? It might be. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. That allows us to lock on helicopters that are coming up on the horizon. Cataphract is okay. I mean, all of these guys, I will probably cycle out at some point. The Rifleman could need a little bit of help. I'm gonna give it structure and I'm gonna give it energy cooldown. And ballistic damage. So you can see I'm grinding through my money. But as I was saying earlier, we got a lot of mechs that we can just sell. So we are not really endangered of running bankrupt. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm not building the Zeus, Zeuses are not really great in my books. I don't like them at all. So they have huge arms, they have their main weapons on the arms, and they fall off so quickly. They are wide, they are fast, yeah, okay, but they're just a heavy for me, and I don't really value the weapon loadout options on this guy, and it definitely needs like technically XL engines or double heatsinks to work. So I'm not gonna take a Zeus to the battle right now. No guys, let's go ahead. I have some more pilots, I don't know. No, we're fine. We're gonna go ahead and deport. Let's do it. Commander, I have tried contacting both the COC and the Fusiliers to alert them to our plight. But since their impeding invasion of Sarna is considered top secret, their entire unit is operating under a communications blackout until they secure Sarna. But by that time, it could be too late for us. We will need to dispatch you to Sarna on your own. Your mission will be to link up with the 5th Certus Fusiliers Combat Commander, General Gordon Hearthstone, or the Battlemech Regent Commander, Colonel Anthony Harkness, and deliver this very craft message from myself explaining our situation. Once you have made contact with them, your objective on Sarna is to find the location of Sarna's Maskirovka headquarters and demolish it before they can decrypt the 3rd Cruise's codebooks. See if General Hearthstone or Colonel Harkness can spare some forces to support you once you made contact. Unfortunately, due to Sarna's distance through hostile space and with jump ship availability being in short supply, the best we could muster for you is a route that will take over 3 months before you arrive at Sarna, and another 16 days traveling from the jump point to the planet itself. By the time you touch down, it will be almost a month after the Fusiliers have initiated their invasion of the planet. If everything goes well, by the time you reach Sarna, they should have a strong foothold already established in system. And if not, I'm coming there, standing there with my pants down. Commander, until you make contact with the Fusiliers, you will be on your own with no support. So I need to ask, are you absolutely sure you have all of your mechs and equipment queued for refits during your journey? I have no idea what the situation on Sarna will look like by the time you arrive. So make extra sure you have collected all needed provisions prior to departing. Sure. Godspeed, Commander. Contact me immediately once your objective is complete. Let's go, guys. Let's do it. Ooh, cutscene.
Sarna.
Alright.
Capital system of the Sarna commonality, and one of the jewels of the Capellan Confederation. For centuries, Sarna had been a beacon of industry and technological sophistication, once housing large populous cities across all of its continents, feeding a healthy commercial manufacturing industry. But, like the rest of the Ionosphere, the succession wars brought death and destruction to Sarna. Today, although it's only a shadow of its former self, it remains an important world. Its aerospace and dropship manufacturing centres, combined with its centralised location in Capellan space, have made it a prime target for the Federated Sun's ongoing invasion of the Confederation. House Davion has charged the elite 5th Certus Fusiliers with taking Sarna. In order to complete our mission, we will first need to make contact with their commanding officers, General Gordon Hearthstone and Colonel Anthony Harkness. But something seems to be wrong. Although we jumped into the system 7 days ago, I have not yet been able to hail anyone on the wideband Federated Sun's command channel. I'm getting nothing but silence every time I try. Even more disturbing, the local news is reporting that the Fusiliers have attacked and destroyed Sarna's HPG relay station, which has cut the system out of contact with the rest of the Ionosphere, spreading panic among Sarna's populace. Our mission to recover the stolen MEO codebooks is far too important for us to abandon. Whatever the odds, we must make contact with the 5th Certus Fusiliers and request their assistance in finding and destroying the stolen codebooks. Otherwise, the entire security of Operation Rat could be compromised. Let's just hope we're not too late.
Ah. Plot twist! Okay. So nobody's here. HPG is cut off. We'll see what we can do, huh? Let's go. Alrighty. Man, I cannot wait to bring the Black Knight to the planet. It's gonna be good. So, we have a new mech market here, correct? Oh, yes, we do. There's an awesome. Those awesome 8Qs are actually not bad. They are also 80-tonners, as I was saying about the Zeus, but they actually have armor and they run triple PPCs and a crap ton of single heatsinks. That's the cool thing about them. They can actually cool themselves and have a reasonable build like that. I would probably take one of the PPCs out, run 2 of them and a large laser or so, drop the small laser altogether and then put 2 more of those single heatsinks in, or I try to get more doubles. There's another Black Knight. Ooh, baby. A Battle Master. That's a PPC, a bunch of lasers, machine guns. This guy's not that interesting, I think. Another Cataphract, a Cyclops 10Q. There is a Hunchback, a Marauder 3D, the energy variant. Nice. Orion M. Oh, that's an M variant, guys. This guy has a NARC, an SRM-4, an LRM-20, an LB-10 autocannon, 2 medium lasers, and one double heatsink. All right, 1 double heatsink. By the way, can you see the cooling here? Cooling rate is 1.2. So technically, this thing should have internal double heatsinks. Having that double heatsink kit installed. I don't know how it works here, but it seems like it's 1.2, and it's really garbage. So the heatsinks in the engine are considered singles. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's true. Like, they have like 12 double heatsinks, 10 in the engine, 10 single heatsinks in the engine. That gives you a factor of 1, because each is 0.1. And then the 0.2 comes from that double heatsink, which gives you a 0.2 cooling. So yeah, nice. Still something that we could consider. Ooh, what we should consider more is this good old Stalker 3F. That thing is amazing. I think I want it. Maybe at some point. Victors are fine, but I don't care. This is a... Ooh. Oh, don't mind if I do. That Warhammer 6L is actually quite good. Why? Because it has a bunch of smaller energy hardpoints, but it has enough of them to actually matter. So 4 small lasers, 2 mediums, and 2 large lasers are actually viable build on this guy. I think I want that hammer as well. Do I buy and build it now so that we can come out of the mission and things are maybe, as you know, advanced already? I want that hammer. It's also not that expensive. I also want the Stalker. Whatever, we're gonna play the mission. I'm gonna make up my mind later. Alright. Rihanna. We are on our final approach to Sarna, and I'm still getting nothing on the Davian command channel. I'm also picking up a large amount of space debris in shallow orbit, right outside of Sarna's exosphere. It looks to be the debris of a number of destroyed dropships or satellites, but they are too small to make out any discernible origin. Wait a minute. Commander, I'm just beginning to get a read on the 5th Certus Fusiliers encoded channel. It's incredibly faint. They appear to be sending an SOS. The message is only a single set of coordinates accompanied by a single repeating text transmission. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is the 5th Certus Fusiliers calling for assistance from any forces loyal to the Federated Sons. We are in need of assistance at the following coordinates. Alright. No holovid, no audio, and no declaration of any kind of identification. And the signal is so faint that I can't even get a read on anything beyond the text transmission and coordinates. I don't like this, Commander. I don't like this one bit. Unfortunately, these coordinates are the only lead we have at finding the Fusiliers. And we need those codebooks with their help, or everything will be lost. If this signal is legitimate, we'll need to assist the Fusiliers and make contact with General Hearthstone or Colonel Harkness if we are going to have any hope of completing our mission. But be extremely cautious, Commander. This has all the makings of a trap to lure Davian loyalists into an ambush. I would not risk our most effective mechs until we have a better idea for what's going on. If it's as bad as it looks, we are going to need to prepare for the long haul. Alright. So does it mean I'm gonna take my Black Knight? Because I really enjoy this thing. I think we have a lot of good combat-ready mechs. I'm gonna take those. Sure. Absolutely. Alright, one more thing. I'm gonna make this the good old friend... Where is it? Rifleman. I want some direct damage. So this is AC-10, this is an AC-10. We got some missiles and some laser weapons going on here. So that's really nice. And I'm gonna go in with my Black Knight. Do I? Is there anything else that gives me a bit slower DPS? I could actually try the Marauder. That's a bit slower DPS. I try to fall in line with my friends so that I'm not getting all the aggro. Alright, let's do it. Take the Marauder. We're gonna leave the Black Knight for later. Let's check it out. So, distress signal, huh?
Attention. Prepare for Battlemech departure. Warning. Hangar
Oh, you cannot spam power up again? Can you?
Reactor online.
Oh yeah, you can. You can spam power up.
Weapons online. All systems
Alrighty, let me get my light rifle in order.
Communications disarray caused by the Comstar HPG relay station's destruction has allowed us to land on Sarna undetected. But I'm still not getting any responses on the Federated Sun's wideband. The only thing we're detecting is a faint SOS signal from the 5th Certis Fusilier.
Yeet.
I've marked its approximate location on your HUD. If there are any Federation forces out there, we need to make contact with them ASAP if we are to have any hope of surviving this deep into Capellan territory. But be on your guard, Commander. This SOS signal could be a trap. They appear to be members of the Fusiliers, transmitting IFF frequencies to them now. Let's go up and introduce ourselves.
Cool, let's do it. Let's go. Also, is night vision better here? I don't know, it might be. It's pretty dark here. We got some occasional lightning going on. And, I mean, those guys seem in pretty bad shape. Look at them. What's that? It's Rihanna. Alright, good. Good to have you, Rihanna. And yeah, we're just gonna push right towards them and see what's going on there. They seem to be huddled down in a big crater. So what happened here? We're gonna find out. Also, I'm not too happy with my weapon groups, I gotta say. Let's make it like this. Alright. So I have my large lasers on the 1. I got my light rifle that I'm not gonna shoot on the 2. And then I have my medium lasers on the 6. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Alright, cool. So, we are in the walking simulator part, which is kind of bad because nothing is happening. Is this for realism, so that we are not dropping too close to them? I mean, there's literally nothing happening. This is not optimal in terms of game design. We just move 1,000 meters. 2,000 even. But hey, we can admire the landscape. That's cool.
Incoming mechs, stay where you are. Your IFF says you're with the 2nd Cruises Lancers. Why are the Lancers here on Sarna?
The Lancers aren't here in force, it's only us. We're here on special assignment from Marshal Jackson Davion. We have an urgent matter to discuss with General Hearthstone.
He's gone. We believe he's been KIA.
What?
What about Colonel Harkness?
Definitely KIA. His Marauder was bombarded by Inferno missiles. When he tried to punch out, Inferno gel poured into his cockpit and burned him alive.
Who's in charge here then?
You're looking at her. Captain Elena Damu, 5th Certis Fusiliers, 1st Battalion. And as much as I would love to know why you're here, that is going to have to wait. We've got bigger problems at the moment. We're waiting on our salvage teams to strip this Gazelle for any surviving provisions. We're not going to make it much longer if we can't salvage as much of its supplies as we can.
Uh-huh. Now what? So you're salvaging? Oh, that's a crash site. Got it. Yeah, look at that thing. Alright.
We're detecting Liao forces converging on our position. They must have tracked your approach here.
No!
Lancers, my men are exhausted and stretched to the brink. I cannot afford to lose any more of them. Help us fight through this with minimal losses, and I'll see what I can do about helping you with your special assignment.
Alright. Alright.
We're on his captain.
People were saying, by the way, that I shouldn't pick up the loot caches in general. Oh, wait. Because they provide ammo, and that ammo might be actually helpful.
New target, Thunderbolt.
Alright, let's
There. It's one of the more tanks.
get up here, I guess. No, we cannot get up there. Got it. So, I think I'm gonna let those guys come to us, and we're gonna just defend ourselves against the light dudes that are coming from behind. Let's go.
Target, Panther.
Gold base. Visual confirmation
Alrighty.
If you find the acquisition,
What
just
is
walk up
shooting
to
here?
it in order to pick it
Wow.
up.
Alright, light rifle. Do your job. Oh god, this thing does nothing.
New target, Marauder.
Bam. No? I mean... Bam? It's doing things. It's certainly doing things. Alright, so we got the scent. We got the light mech that was kind of in the region as well. And there comes the reinforcements. I mean, I'm okay with the rifle, man. Dude, seriously.
Acquired.
Let's see how much damage it actually deals. It's hard to tell when everybody's shooting. But okay. Guess we have to do another test run later.
Enemy mech forces spotted operating in the area.
Yep,
Watch
so
out for
far so
them.
good. I like my rather slow DPS here. I really do. So, survive the onslaught, kill all enemy units. What about this blackjack up there? Oh, the bullet drop. Oh, okay. Also, wait, we have 27 shots left for our autocannon. Rifle. That was 2 shots that we just got back from it. Okay, got it. That's fine. Yo, guys, with me. What are you going out? Why? No. No. I don't want you to go out alone. Why are you doing this? Come back, Thunderbolt. We have a very good defensive position here. A very good one.
Target info received.
Alright, let's go for the blackjack. Just cut all of the trees. Oh, the Thunderbolt is going out alone. Man, you could have asked somebody to go on a date with you, buddy. Uh-huh. Alright, let's try to get the assassin. Bam. So guys, what do you think? Is this a good weapon or is it not? Was just the arm. Gonna trace him. Perfect.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
25 shots. Jägermech definitely has to go. Yeah, everybody's pushing out of the base now. Got the leg. Ah! The leg there. Yo, Ryan, what's wrong with you?
Additional bogey
Got him.
setting an intercept course on your position.
And again, you can see the Warhammers just lose the arms like crazy. Double PPC? No more. And he should be down now.
Have you attempted
Perfect.
to contact any jump ships at the Sarna jump point?
I hit him!
We've tried multiple times, but the
Oh,
Confederation
helicopters.
seemed to blanket the entire system in some sort of
Uh-huh.
electromagnetic field that's completely scrambling anything that isn't short-range communications on planet.
That would explain why we weren't reading anything on the wideband on our burn into the system.
Target destroyed.
You must have
All right.
really kicked over the beehive here.
Beehive?
Commander. More
You're-
hostiles inbound.
Okay. Again, low velocity.
Target destroyed.
There we go, got those two.
Target Victor.
And there is a Victor. Man, there is a lot of stuff happening here. Hello, Cicada, my old friend. I'm gonna kill you. Gotta be careful with our own Jägermech, though. Ah, and my twist rate was over. There we go.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I am not really sure about this weapon system, honestly. Bam! I mean, it sounds cool. It's very light.
Target
Great
destroyed.
job, everybody.
Target
Moving on Lon's target.
So our Thunderbolt got a beating already. That's not so good. But hey, it's gonna be alright.
incoming.
Oh,
missile.
I'm gonna eat all of that. Ow. That missed. Oh, that's a problem. But again, this mech is really good at spreading damage.
Incoming missile.
I got aggro. Come on. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Whew.
New target Raven.
So we got a Waven as well as a
Lancers, every mech we lose is
catapult.
irreplaceable to us.
Yeah.
Keep us protected or we won't have the manpower to help you with your special assignment.
Sure. I mean,
On our burn towards the system, we caught the news
2 more.
saying that you blokes took out the local HPG station.
I don't believe that for a second. No matter what the Confederation's state-run news says. The HPG was our only hope of contacting anyone off-world about our dire situation here. It makes no sense that we would destroy the only means of saving ourselves. With Liao shooting down our dropships and the HPG destroyed, we have no way of contacting anyone off-planet. Whoever destroyed the HPG most likely condemned us all to death.
Yeah, something seemed fishy about that. You have to be absolutely mental to even think about crossing Comstar and their HPG stations. Last time someone tried, the entire Free Worlds League found themselves without interstellar communications for almost a year. And they only got it back because their Captain General capitulated to Comstar's every demand.
Ammo low.
I am not sure about this weapon.
Broadly our forces on approach. Captain Damu, do you have dropship support to extract your unit?
No, our dropship support was destroyed in low orbit shortly after we made planetfall. We've been tracking down and salvaging whatever supplies we can from as many of the downed support dropships we could find. I'll be straight with you. After a solid month of dodging hostile forces, we're on our last legs.
What happened here?
Sarna was a trap. Our MEO intelligence was completely inaccurate. They said that the system was only defended by a few regiments of militia with possible light mech reserve support. What we ended up getting was all 4 regiments of McCarran's armored cavalry. They waited for us to make planetfall before attacking our dropships as they tried to return to a low orbit, trapping all of us on this rock. Then, their mech and vehicle forces pinned us against the Grey River and slaughtered everyone. Only a handful of us were able to make it out. If we don't secure these supplies, we won't last much longer. What you see here is pretty much all that's left of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. Lancers! My troops are exhausted. We could really use an assist here.
Captain Damu, I'm showing no further enemies on scope. It looks like we are in the clear.
Your Lancers really pulled through for us.
Alright.
Thank you.
These guys
Stick
are
around till we're
done
here, then
for.
follow us. We'll talk about Marshal Davian's special assignment for you once we reach our encampment. Word of advice though, lose the dropship. Keep it suborbital if you need to relocate. The Big Mac will shoot you out of the sky if they think you're assisting us. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck in the trenches with us till this is all over.
Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. So, yeah, these guys are really damaged, but I think they can, they will recover because of story and stuff like that. So the Victor, the Orion, all the mechs that we lost here, they will be in good shape afterwards again, I think. But hey, interesting plot twist. So things are happening. We are in the middle of it, and we're gonna get some money out of that. Thank you. Honestly, who's paying us right now? If we are completely cut off from everybody, who is still paying us? By the way, there's a lot of stuff that we can get here. Holy macaroni, we can pick a Jägermech if we wanted to. We could pick a Marauder 3R if we wanted to. This might not be a bad idea. Trebuchet is... is not great. The Warhammer? Do I want a Warhammer? I don't think so. As you could see, these guys, they fall apart quite easily. Just checking if there's any good items here, but there's nothing. So it's gonna be a mech. Which one is it gonna be though? Is a Jägermech S the right choice? In order to make this thing work, we probably need to take the AC5s out and just make it 4 AC2s. That's it. Nothing else. Maybe not even the medium lasers. But it is a good-ish fire support. I like direct damage. I like DPS. This one gives that. The Victor is out of our leagues. No, it is not actually. We could pick a Victor. Let me think about that. It is a mech. It's a kind of a bursty mech. It deals a lot of quick damage with the short-range missile, the AC-20, and the medium lasers. It would be an opportunity to bring a big gun to the fight. And a fast one on top of that. I'm really kind of thinking about either the Jägermech or the Warhammer 6R. But the 6R has its main weapons on the arms, and again, they're falling off so quickly. Same is true for the Jäger, actually. The Victor as well. That AC-20 is not well protected. I'm actually thinking about another Marauder. Yeah, and that's how we're gonna do it. And I like this large laser tier 2. And then we're gonna take, let me see, a jump jet. No, wait, we have 2 picks, so we can take the autocannon 5 burst fire. Got it. Alright, here we go. Thanks for watching our backs out there, Commander. Ever since Mechwarriors killed a majority of the Fusilier on the Grey River, we've been in bad shape. Lots of the survivors that we found had severe injuries or infections after weeks of surviving off of Sarna's jungle. But we've recovered a handful of Mechwarriors who are still fit for service after having their mechs blasted out from under them by the armored cavalry. If you don't mind taking on extra personnel, I'll assign them over to you to use as you see fit. Nice! They are good Mechwarriors, but I just don't have enough equipment to keep them in this fight. When you're ready, let's see what made Marshal Davion feel the need to send you all the way down here to this hellhole on you lonesome. So we get an anti-missile system and we get Lieutenant Miyasto Stepjorn. Steppy step. Pretty good on skills. Ooh, we should use him or her. Thank you very much. Alright guys, we're so professional. Continue. Now, we also got a job reward. We killed some assassins. We get some small chemicals out of that. Great. But more importantly, we get some career reputation. And now we got tighter missile clusters. That's interesting. And we got a transmission. Oh, this is just because we ranked up in our MRB rating. So this is just the... Oh, the bow and arrow. Nice. That's a very good one. That's one of the heroes of the Inner Sphere special mechs. We might want to get that at some point when we are coming out of this. Anyway, mission briefing. You know what? I think, I'm looking at the time right now, I think this is a perfect spot to just chill a little bit and repair our Battlemechs, and then we're gonna call it a day for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a rating, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to support me as a creator, you can do it on Patreon. The link is down below in the description, and I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.